cross, I found my light. With Jesus by my side, I conquer every fight. Walking in faith, I won't be afraid. His love surrounds me, my fears will fade. Hope is my anchor, love is my guide. With Jesus I'll overcome, I'll never hide. A warrior of strength, in His name I rise. In a world of chaos, His love never dies.
She's an award-winning author, speaker, owner of GodlyGranny.com, and podcast host, sharing the truth with you. This is The Michelle Moore Show.
Hi, everyone. So glad that you're with us today. Okay, this is one of my favorite shows that we do, new releases. We got Eve on with us. We're going to talk about all of our kinds of great stuff. I love learning. When I did my talk show forever on the radio, I remember that was one of the first things I learned was that talk show listeners are learners. And so I don't just love to learn, but I love to see other people learn and share what I know and everybody just share. So I love it. Okay. Before we get started, I have to say I got some announcements. All right. So, we were supposed to do this show last week. So we already had it planned for other new releases to be next week. So guess what? We got more new releases next Friday. We've been working hard. I am so excited. Just so much stuff going on. We've been working so hard for like a couple of months, and it just feels like everything's coming together at once. And so all these new releases are all coming out, and so it's just fun. But anyways, I have to say, Judy Morgan at 1963 on YouTube said, will supercharged pain relief help osteoarthritis hip? Absolutely. We'll talk with Eve about that today. We already were going to cover something to do with that, so that'll be perfect. And then, of course, Xander's mom, 78, on YouTube, also right before the show started, said, I tried thinking of my top 5 favorite Godly Granny products, but I can't narrow it down to just 5, maybe top dozen. Okay, so here's a funny story. I was going on Dr. Margaret's show. She does like the X Space thing, and she hosts those all the time. She's always doing something. And so she wanted me to come on and talk about a number of things, including Godly Granny products. She's a big Godly Granny fan, y'all. And so Dr. Margaret, I said, well, I could pick like my top 10 products. Yeah, that was almost impossible. And now forget it. We've added so many things that we're just loving, even just around the house and stuff. We have some family favorites, let me just tell you. And so it's just so funny because, it's like asking me to pick my favorite child after Flash. I can't do it. I just can't, So anyways, okay. Also, I want to let you know at the very beginning, the new releases that are coming out today and a couple that we kind of released right before I went to go to see Natalie and her family. We're going to do 5% off today on the new releases and those couple of items. So they'll be on the website when we get ready to go over new releases. We're going to go over a few things with Eve first, though, but I wanted to give you a heads up that you are going to be getting a sale, and it is on the new releases, and it's going to be running through Tuesday just through this coming Tuesday, Producer Ron. And so, okay, so all right, we got a lot going on. All right, I wanted to, that'll be fine. We'll just do it that way. It just hit me what he's saying, and that'll be fine. So we'll run 5% off on all the new items, all the new releases that release today. And then also next Friday, we're going to just keep that where it's 5% off. So that way you'll have it through Mother's Day. We're going to talk about a couple of Mother's Day gifts today as well. The mystery boxes, we're going to talk about that too, and how that is going to play into Mother's Day for you. We're going to take care of Mother's Day for you if you'd like us to. But okay, also, Mama Ganza. Mother's Day is May 10th. It's a Sunday. And you know me, I'm always up for an Aganza. So mark your calendars. In order to win, you have to watch live. I will tell you, I already went shopping. I've already got some stuff, y'all. And then I bought some more stuff, and then I'm going to buy some more stuff, and then it'll be fun. So anyway, I just want to give you a heads up, Mama Ganza, and those of you that know, if you know, you know. So mark your calendars. You will not want to miss this. If you are a mama, and this includes fur baby mama, so you don't have to have given birth to a human, but if you have a fur baby, you count too. Okay. So Mama Ganza, Friday, May the 8th. Have to watch live in order to enter to win. All right. But today we're going to have some fun. Usually when we have new releases, we usually do something throughout the week. And we just didn't do it this week. We just had crazy stuff going on. And so I decided we're going to do the fun through the show, and it's going to be with the reviews. And so many of you that watch already have a bunch of Godly Granny products and goodies. I like to call them Godly Granny goodies. And so many of you have those, and you love them, and you write me an email and you tell me how much you love them, but you don't go to the website. You got to go to the website. And so go to the website and share. So that way, those that are looking, I tell you, I had no idea how many people read reviews. I learned that from producer Ron. He was looking a few years ago at looking for a car, and he was reading all these reviews. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he'll read reviews about restaurants and stuff. I've never done that. And so I've ended up learning that it helps other people make informed decisions. And so I have embraced the reviews. And so I read reviews now. Some, if I'm not sure about something, I'll read a few reviews, see what I think. So, okay, we have 1,273 reviews already on the website. And so for every 10th reviewer, they're going to get a goodie. We'll just see. We may do something different. I'm going to think about it. Okay. And so we'll see how many we get and what all's going on, but you're going to get a Godly Granny goodie. And so it'll be a good one. We'll see. I'll announce it by the end of the show. And so at the end of the show, we'll cover all the details anyways, but we'll release the winners now today through the show. If you're watching a re-air, if you're not watching live, you cannot enter to win, okay? Do not email me that you entered or whatever, because we already gave everything away during the show. All right, so very excited. So we got Mama Ganza, Friday, May the 8th. Next Friday, which is May the 1st, we're going to have Eve here again, and we're going to be doing some more releases. Very exciting. All right, we got a lot planned for you today. And so don't forget too that as you're watching, if you have questions, we're here to answer your questions and to help you. Happy to help you. So make sure that you put questions in the live chat if you're watching on Rumble, or if you're watching through YouTube. I see that. And so I can see what's being commented, and I'll check those throughout the show for you. Okay. All right, let's go on ahead and bring Eve in and let's get started. We got a lot to go over today. Hi, Eve.
Hello, dear. How are you?
I am doing great. Looking good. Looking good.
Thank you.
Okay, so a couple
Can I
of
say
weeks,
how good your hair looks today without saying why? It is so thick.
and it is why, and it is what you're thinking.
We can tell them.
Yes, not yet, but yes. Okay, so that's funny because you say you're. I know what you're
I thought, what is different about her today? Oh, samples.
Yeah.
That's what's different.
Yeah, and it is true. So anyways, okay, that's so funny because I know what you're thinking and I can confirm that what you're thinking is true. Okay, so I asked Eve a couple of weeks ago, I saw something about a long time popular lotion, and I was like, I know I smell skunk. And so Eve, I want you to check into this, please, and be prepared to share with the viewers on the show. And so she said, I'd be happy to. And so I don't know what she's found. She's just said she has taken care of business and she is ready to discuss it. And this is the Eucerin body lotion. So let's see a picture of it. Producer Ron, so everybody can, because you'll be like, I've heard of Eucerin. Yes, this is very popular. I've had family members that put it on eczema, psoriasis, rosacea through the years. And so share with us what you found out.
You smell skunk, all right. You smell skunk urine is what you smell. I purposely did not prepare her for this because I wanted to see her face. So why not Eucerin? Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's holy. Let's go ahead and say something nobody in the grocery store is going to say out loud. This isn't nourishment. This is dissolving fluid in the pharmacy aisle. The first problem, it treats symptoms, not skin. 10% urea. What is urea? Urea is produced in the liver and transported to the kidneys. The question is, whose or what's liver and whose and what's kidneys? Yes, you heard me right. A large percentage of stuff in your pee is urea, and 10% of that is in this bottle. They tell you, you don't have to believe me. Who wants to buy a big bottle of that for skin slathering purposes? Why urea? Well, outside of the disgustingness of what urea is, it's a keratolytic. That's a fancy way of saying it dissolves the rough, bumpy layer of skin. Dissolves, not exfoliates, dissolves, as in eats your skin away, as in erosion. It does not feed your skin. It does not replenish skin. It forces turnover without any internal support with someone or some things pee. Why would anyone even think to put pee in products? Because they've been able to get away with it and laugh at us the entire time, all the while wordsmithing the ingredient deck with ceramides because they're hoping that's all you'll pay attention to. Problem number 2, Eucerin is a flat out chemical balancing act. Look at the deck. Lactic acid plus sodium lactate, unbuffered exfoliating acids. You are putting unbuffered acid on the largest organ of your body, dissolving the biome and everything that protects you from everything that's not you. 10% urea, we already talked about that. It dissolves skin and destroys the matrix. And then an amino acid cocktail tries to replace what the acids strip. That's not skincare. That's a push-pull system trying to clean up its own mess. Granny calls that slapping your face and then offering a glass of third world water. Problem number 3, the hidden fillers nobody talks about. Nylon 12. Yes, nylon, as in synthetic powder for slip from pantyhose. Penetration enhancers that help everything go deeper, whether you want it to or not. And this you definitely do not. And it's pore clogging so that your skin cannot breathe. So now you've got penetration enhancers plus synthetics, and they call it gentle daily use. Who wants pee and pantyhose on your skin? Problem number 4, it teaches your skin to forget how to work. Here's the part nobody tells you on the label. When you constantly kill the skin matrix, replace natural moisturizing factors, and override the skin barrier, your skin says, if you're going to keep doing this, I'll stop doing anything. That's how you end up needing the product forever. It's a lot like chapstick. Problem number 5, where's any skin food? Outside of shea butter and glycerin, and that's God forbid if they're telling the truth, where's any living, breathing, botanical, bioavailable intelligence? Where is any of the things you get from any of Godly Granny's moisturizers? Things like biome support, pH support, circulation support, inflammation calming, skin repair signals, barrier strengthening, and legitimate smoothing without urine. It's not there because Big Pharma Eucerin isn't built to heal skin. It's built to control how your skin looks. Granny's verdict: if your skin only behaves when you're using it, that ain't healing, baby. That's a lease. What this product really is, a chemical dissolving solution masquerading as a smoother. It is not a rebuilder, a restorer, or a long-term skin ally in any way. What does Godly Granny do instead? She asked one simple question. Why is the skin rough in the first place? What does it need? And then she went to work with real mineral and vitamin support, bioavailable oils and butters that support the skin with vitamins and minerals, botanicals that calm the cause, not just the symptom. So I consider Eucerin sandpaper lotion born in a bathroom stall, and ain't nobody asked for that.
Okay, I'm still back on the first ingredient. I'm probably like most. Okay, so does it tell you that it's human urine, or how do you know?
It could be from anything. It could be cockroach urine for all we know.
Okay.
But Big Pharma, so God only knows what it's from.
I'm just thinking about all the times I watched my aunt. She had a son that had eczema. It runs on that side of the family, and she would just slather that stuff on. Every time I saw her, she was slathering it on, and I kept thinking, that stuff's not working. You've been doing that for years, and it just seemed weird to me. So yeah, just unbelievable.
Yeah. And you don't have to believe me. Look up urea, UREA. Look at the back of the bottle. It says it. Yeah. 10% P.
Unbelievable. Okay.
You're in therapy.
It's crazy, just crazy. And we know that there are so many other products that are out on the market where they're talking about, oh, they're using, this, or they want you to eating bugs. I mean, we've heard so much stuff about all of this with our foods. And of course, I think lab grown meat is just horrific as well. So I'm not interested in eating anything from the lab. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So before we get into our next talking point, our Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews did a review, and I know you haven't seen this yet, Eve. You're going to love it. But she did a review and put one of our products up against somebody else's product. I didn't know what she was going to be doing. This is amazing. She has just been such a blessing to Godly Granny because she loves Godly Granny products, and it shows. If you're not subscribe to her channel, she's on like everything. She's on Rumble, she's on YouTube, but I got to tell you, she doesn't just review Godly Granny products, and I love what she does when she educates through her reviews as well. Let's take a look.
If you like face and body scrubs as well as product comparisons, this video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews, and today I thought it would be fun to compare a Godly Granny face and body scrub with a store-bought body scrub. Now the body scrub from the store, you may recognize the packaging, but I don't want to say the name of the store. But let's just see which one wins. To begin, I'll start with the Godly Granny Silk Skin Face and Body Scrub. The one I bought was in Vanilla Papaya. It smells so dreamy and heavenly. I absolutely love the smell. I adore it. It's sweet, it's fruity. I think it's bringing on birthday cake, but it's just a really nice scent. Now let's just talk about the texture. It's actually a creamy gel-like texture with 2 different kinds of natural sugars, shea butter, which is my favorite, and essential oils. This is a very gentle sugar scrub. If you've never tried a face or body scrub, definitely check this one out. It's very gentle. I absolutely love it. It has all wonderful ingredients. Obviously, as we know, Godly Granny has always healthy, clean ingredients, non-toxic, no artificial ingredients are ever used in any of their products. This face and body scrub you're going to love. I love that it's 2-in-1. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your body. I mean, I'm a girly girl, so I have all kinds of beauty products in the house. But if you want to simplify things when you're using a scrub, this is great, face and body. And don't forget to follow up with Godly Granny's Silk Skin Face and Body Butter. That'll also be wonderful after you use the scrub. This scrub gently exfoliates. It gets rid of the dead skin. It absolutely makes your skin feel so polished, so soft, so lovely. I highly recommend it. And you know what? You can use this every day if you want, but I recommend 2 to 3 times a week because you do want to give your skin some time to recover when you exfoliate. So that's what I would say. This product is amazing. Definitely check it out. It comes in other scents as well and unscented too. I give this product a 10 out of 10. So let's talk about the store-bought product. This is called Pumpkin Body Scrub with Exfoliating Brown Sugar. So we'll open this one up. It smells very strongly of brown sugar, and it's actually a very sticky body scrub. I don't particularly like sticky ones, and I definitely don't like the ones that are loaded with oil. But this one, it does smell nice, but let's find out the ingredients. Isn't that the main thing? So I looked it over and I saw, oh, okay, there's some oils in here. There's some fragrance. We don't like fragrance, right? Because that can cause irritants on the skin. So there's definitely fragrance in here. But you know, because I'm not a chemist, because I'm not a formulator, I'm a consumer like you. You know how I found out if this was a good product? Other than it smelling nice, I took out my phone, I downloaded the Yuka app, Y-U-K-A. It is a free app. It allows you to scan the barcode of any food or beauty or skincare product. So here's the barcode underneath this particular scrub. And guess what? It's scanned poor based upon the questionable ingredients that are not good or healthy for you. Had this been a great product, Yuka would have scanned it as excellent with a green dot. So I believe it was an orange dot for poor. So I know what kind of product I want to use. It's the Godly Granny one. This product is amazing. As you know, you'll never find a product on the Godly Granny website that is toxic. Everything is non-toxic ingredients, healthy, wonderful, great for your health, great for your skin, food for your skin, food for your face. This product is probably going to cause some harm down the road. I don't want to say that for sure, but it has ingredients in it that are not good for you. So why should you take your chances? I give this particular product a 2 out of 10, and the 2 is for the nice smell of brown sugar. So check out Godly Granny's Silk Skin Face and Body Scrub. You are absolutely going to love it, just like I am. I'm Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews, and I will see you next time.
I like her reviews. Okay, so Eve,
Can I
that
say
was a good
something
review.
about that?
Yes.
I'm glad she told everybody about the Yucca app because your product's on the Yucca app. I'm expecting Yucca to call you and ask, can they buy into the company because yours are so clean. A couple of things that I just don't think she knew. For those of you, the scrub that she showed that was not Godly Granny, I'm very familiar with, and that's brown sugar like from the grocery store, which is white sugar dipped in molasses and left to dry. It's the wrong size, the wrong grain, the wrong everything. It doesn't do anything for the skin. It's okay to have a little bit in there just for the small grit. Our brown sugar scrub is Demerara, which is an organic scrub, organic sugar from what used to be Demerara in French Guiana. It is a completely mineralized scrub. It's got 212 nutrients in it. It's got vitamins A through K, and it's in a soft soap base. So it's a one and done. You put it on wet skin, you massage it in a circular pattern, you rinse off, you're done. You don't have to do anything after that. So the difference is night and day. And I'm glad that she told your audience about the Yucca app.
Yeah. Also, just a reminder, I always think about this when we talk about our face and body scrubs. You can use them for your hair as well. And so just heads up. So our activated charcoal face and body scrub, even the scrubs that we have skincare lines that have a scrub, you can use it from head to toe. Okay, that's just what happens when you use God's ingredients. All right, well, let's talk about, we've been doing the raw bee pollen, and you guys, I'm so proud of people because of our viewers and the Michelle family, because people a lot of times say they want to be healthy and get healthy and they want to do things, but they don't. And this is one of God's big ingredients, and it's a superfood. And you don't really get better than this for a million different things that it does. And I do want to make sure that people know, and I want to remind everybody also that go to the website, check out the product pages. We put a lot into these product descriptions. So that way you can make an informed decision, as well as being able to scroll down past the product information and see what other people are saying through the product reviews on that page as well. But Eve, this has just been a big winner for everybody.
And it's going to continue to do so as people, the longer they're on it, the better they feel, the more energy they have. This acts like an internal supercharger. So all the good things that you're doing to your body, it'll, my granddaddy used to say, eat, I think it was grits or cream of wheat. I can't remember. It'll stick to your ribs. Well, this does that. Honey does that. This is nature's purest superfood. And as far as I know, I haven't been able to find one like ours because it's raw and unheated, wildflower diverse, low temperature dried, single ingredient, no caking powdered agents. A lot of people put caking powder in it so that it won't clump, which makes it completely null and void. All of this is 100% intact enzymes that your body needs. Another thing about bee pollen, we talk about what bee pollen can do for blood pressure and for stress and for sleep and for hormones, but it's also for beauty. A lot of people don't know that. It's also for hair. A lot of people don't know that. It's just wonderful for so many things.
I love it. Okay.
Parasites hate it.
Interesting. All right. The next thing is we wanted to talk today about the Hawaiian avocado microderm scrub, microdermabrasion scrub. And so this is really, when we came out with that last year, this particular product, it's dreamy. It's such a fine scrub, obviously with the microdermabrasion scrub, but tell us why it's such a winner.
Yeah, this is my favorite face scrub. Now, you can use this on your body, but it's built for the face because, in my opinion, the best type of vitamin E, well, there's three plants that it comes from. Avocado is my favorite source of bioavailable vitamin E, and this thing is full of avocado. So it's safe for every skin type, including sensitive skin. It comes our antimicrobial, antioxidant, superfood scrub, effectively exfoliates to reveal younger, softer, smoother looking skin, nourishes the skin's biome with natural fatty acids such as omega-3 and omega-6, calms itchy red skin, soothes dry chapped skin, detoxifies, replenishes, and moisturizes dehydrated skin, repairs and strengthens the skin barrier, combats too much sun, helps with eczema and psoriasis, fights acne outbreaks, reduces inflammation, promotes collagen synthesis, helps create new connective tissue, brightens and evens complexion, improves elasticity, fights acne, minimizes irritations and inflammation, unclogs pores, and so much more. It's for face, neck, the décolletage, scrub buffs away dull, dead skin and sebum, removes imperfections, and softens fine lines to bring bright new skin to the surface. This gentle scrub is designed to gently resurface and plane the skin so that moisturizers can more deeply nourish skin cells. The scrub also acts as a reset, giving you a fresh canvas for flawless makeup. And it pairs well with everything. It's made with shea butter, avocado oil, which is true vitamin E, jojoba oil, another true vitamin E, hemp seed oil, natural triglycerides, and the natural fatty acids. And of course, it's unscented, so it's safe for everybody.
I love this one. And I want to just remind everybody that this is gentle for the face, the décolletage, all of that. So this is amazing product.
Vitamin E is your jam. This is your scrub.
I like that. All right. Well, let's talk about, I want to revisit the blue-green algae line as well. I want to remind everybody that when we have a bundle that you get 5% off the bundle. And of course, the blue-green algae line was our first skincare line. It's one of my favorites. It has one of my favorite products in here, which is the mask. You know, I love the mask. In fact, I've got my future daughter-in-law using the mask as well. She loves it. We love the mask. And so it is just food for the body and for your skin. And so we love it. But we have the blue-green algae line. And so it includes the bar soap. It includes the face wash, the mask, the toner, the serum, the cream, and the Noni Plus Dry Oil. Noni Plus Dry Oil is something that is head to toe. You can put it in your hair. You can fingertips. I take it with me. I went yesterday to the nail salon and got my nails cut and filed finally. And I had him put the Noni Plus oil. I don't let him use anything from the salon. And so he doesn't use any lotions, any oils, none of that stuff. I even bring my own polish. And so that way, if I get my nails polished, then I even bring that. And so, and he knows. And so I'm going back next week for a pedicure and I'm taking a foot fizzy with me. I already told him. And so anyways, but we've got this. And of course we got the bath bomb as well with the blue-green algae line, which I love the bath bombs. But Eve, share with us about what makes the blue-green algae line so wonderful.
I will. So blue-green algae is not a trend. It's a foundational ingredient. Blue-green algae delivers what stressed, reactive, and tired skin is usually missing, which is structure and repair because you're low in amino acids, function and balance because you're low in minerals, and my favorite, chlorophyll for calming and clarity. When skin is off, dry, rough, dull, reactive, it's usually not lacking another acid. It's lacking what it runs on. This line feeds the skin so that it can do its job again. It's a system. Now, you don't have to use the whole system, but for each product that you add to, the better that it does. So they all stand together, but they're a complete remineralizing beauty experience. So the bar soap is a glycerin based, which means it pulls moisture into the skin while it gently cleans, with aloe and cucumber to calm, cool, and reduce irritation, sea moss for mineral hydration, and carrot seed oil for tone, support, and elasticity. No tightness, no squeaky finish, no itching, no rebound dryness. The face and body wash removes buildup without stripping your barrier. This is your daily cleanser when your skin needs consistency. Chamomile and calendula reduce redness and sensitivity. Comfrey supports repair. Kelp and algae replenish minerals. It cleans thoroughly without pushing your skin into overproduction or irritation. The mask. This is where most lines get it wrong. It's not harsh. It's not too drying. It's not too aggressive. It balances draw and replenishing with kaolin and smectite clays that pull out impurities without over drying. MSN supports nutrient delivery, skin recovery, and combats any inflammation. Seawater and kelp plus sea moss replaces every mineral you need from the sea as you detox. Go-to cola and horsetail and dandelion tone, firm, and support circulation. Sweet almond, apricot, rice bran oils prevent that tight, cracked finish. And panthenol, which is vitamin B5 and vitamin E, soothe and restore. It completely clears the skin without depleting it. Toner. Get the skin balanced so everything else works. This is where you fix what most routines ignore: pH and hydration balance. With natural plant-based hyaluronic acid that pulls water into the skin, white willow bark for light controlled pore refinement and wrinkles, tea tree to keep things clear, and algae and kelp for high mineral balance so the skin becomes receptive instead of reactive. Serum, that's the treatment layer that changes the actual look of your skin. MSM enhances penetration of nutrients. Spirulina and sea moss rebuilds and renews. Turmeric and yarrow reduce inflammation. Go-to cola and horsetail firm and support structure for smoother texture, more even tone, and better elasticity or snapback. And then the be-all, end-all, moisturizing cream. Sealing the work and feed the skin long-term. This isn't just moisture, it's maintenance and protection, full of probiotics that support the skin's microbiome and defense. Reishi mushroom and green tea to strengthen and defend, and those are major antioxidants. Rosehip and hazelnut oil to nourish without heaviness. Sea moss and algae to continue mineral support so that the skin stays hydrated, stable, and resilient. Use one if you're replacing a weak product or you need a targeted upgrade, or the full system if your skin is inconsistent, reactive, dry one day, oily the next, or just not cooperating, because this routine cleans, resets, balances, treats, protects, seals. No gaps, no contraindications, no added junk. You don't need more products. You just need skin that functions properly. Blue-green algae gets you there.
It's food for the skin. And so I just want to remind everybody, one of my favorites is the face mask in the blue-green algae line. Also, when you get this bundle, you get to pick which bath bomb. And then also there are 2 bar soaps. There's one that's just unscented, and then there's one that's a sea minerals. I can tell you, producer Ron loves the sea minerals one.
Everybody. Now, that may sound like a masculine scent. It is completely unisex. It's just like being at an ocean spa.
Yeah, it's really great. Okay, so I want to go back. So Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews is actually on live. So hi, Andrea. Thank you so much for such a great
girlfriend,
video.
We just watched you.
Yeah. She says, I use the Hawaiian avocado microderm abrasion scrub often. I love it. The finer granules get into the nooks and crannies on the face. So that's so good, helping to, clear out those pores. So that's fantastic. Deborah West says, I love the face and body wash, talking about the blue-green algae body wash here in the line. Yes. And okay, so I've said something to you about this recently. This would be a great thing to talk about. I've said to you, I've noticed we sell a lot of creams. We sell bundles, and we do great with our bundles. It's a great value for people, but we also sell the parts and pieces. And what I notice is we sell the face wash, we sell this, but people will buy like 2 or 3 of something of one line. And what I notice is that what they buy changes, kind of varies, but they almost always buy cream. So why are so many women buying the cream with a skincare line, and then they might get the toner and the serum, or the face wash and the mask, and then the cream, but they almost always get the cream? Why is that?
It could be several things. Let me tell you what I found over my years doing this. A lot of people don't understand the need of a real gentle botanical filled face wash, and they'll use a bar soap that's not yours. or a face wash that's not yours. So they're starting with damaged skin. A lot of people don't understand the necessity of a toner. I didn't until, I was going on TV and the lady said, "You've never used a toner." No, I'd known her 5 minutes and I'm like, "No, I haven't," and she's like, "Watch this." I grew up in advertising. I don't believe anything. So she said, "Watch this." And she spritzed in my face. It wasn't even a good one. It was a fragranced one. I didn't know back then. And I watched my pores just shrank, which you don't want them to shut totally, but it made the smoothest makeup's ever gone on me. And I thought, that is insane. Well, now we've done it, but we've done it with food in a very good way. So if you are worried about how your makeup's going on, or you're getting to that point where, your pores are getting big enough that they should have like a first, a middle, and a last name, you definitely want to do the toner. Everybody understands serum and cream, and people think, well, I'll get one or the other. And that's okay. You can do that. But the serum is the heavy hitter that gets everything ready to pull the cream in deep and seal it there. People say, well, why don't you put it in one? I would love to. Two things have to happen. I can't get all of the ingredients, the percentage of each ingredient that you need in one container. And if I could, I need a minute or two to pass between you putting on the serum and you putting on the moisturizer so that it's got a clear route to go down. But I think everybody, especially if they're just starting, if they don't know you, they don't know me, they don't know how clean these are, they don't know if they work, maybe they don't go on the website and read the reviews. Everybody knows what a cream does, or they think they know what a cream does. So it doesn't surprise me that they begin there. That was a long answer to your question, but that's how I think.
No, it's good. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much. D Chirk 57 says, I can't say enough about lip butter bombs. A bunch of exclamation points. Make sure you leave a review, D Chirk. Okay. And then Pierre's mom said, is the bee pollen in liquid form or in crumbles?
Granules. It's granules.
It's the granules.
It's in liquid. It's been heated and it's already dead.
Yeah, there's a reason. Deborah L. West says, does bee pollen keep hair in the follicles?
It's not that. It's how do I say this? Let's say, what? Okay, this is just good. When you go, if you've ever gone to get your hair colored and they put the little cap on and it's got the holes in it and they pull the hair through.
I've seen
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay, I want you to imagine that bee pollen and honey is the cap, but it's now part of your body. So it's between everything that comes into your body and you, and honey filters out bad things and pulls good things in and keeps it in the body and lets the bad stuff pass.
That's good. Yep. Helps you hold on to the good stuff. All right. So the blue green algae bundle we've had, like I said, we released the skincare line right out the gate. It was just such a winner. It's for everybody. Don't forget that we have shared this before, but we want to remind everybody that once you finish, like every 3 or 4 months, you want to change over to something else, a different skincare line. And then you can come back to this 3 or 4 months later. It's like, I always say like this with my kids, if you like, let's say pizza, and pizza is your favorite food. And then you eat pizza day and night for every meal. After about 3 months, you're going to be tired of pizza. Doesn't matter who's making it. Doesn't matter whatever's on it. And so your skin gets the same way. Your body gets the same way. And so you want to make sure that you're changing out and doing something else. The other thing I want to make sure that we talk about is that, like the microderm abrasion scrub that we were talking about earlier, the Hawaiian avocado, don't forget people can interchange with the line. And so let's say that you're having acne issues and you really want to use an acne toner or the face wash for acne. Everything is interchangeable when you use, food for the body, God's ingredients, that we are able to do that. And so we just want to remind you, okay? Producer Ron says we have the first winner for the reviews. And he says the first review winner is Becky. And then her last name starts with a K, as in Kit Kat. And so, or Kitty. And so, Becky, you'll want to make sure that you email me your first name, your last name, your shipping address, and your phone number. I will call you about your winnings. And so, okay, so let's move on and go on to the next thing. So I want to make sure that we talk about a brand new bundle that was being added to the website today. Bundles already get 5% off, so we want to make sure you realize that as well. This is called a Supercharger Pain Relief Bundle. You guys buy so much pain cream, Supercharger, the Pain Terminator. Now we've got the mini stick. And so we put together a Supercharger pain relief bundle. and gave you 5% off. So that way, no matter what, everyday price. So you got the Supercharger product boost serum with niacinamide in it. And then it also has the Supercharger reactivating spray. And then of course our pain terminator products and everything. So you've got the tube, you've got the little mini stick, which I'm loving the mini sticks, y'all, loving them. And then also we've got the stick, and then we also have the 4-ounce jar and the 8-ounce jar. So many of you need a smaller one for on the go, and you put one in your nightstand and you got one somewhere else. And so we wanted to make sure that you had all the sizes in the pain terminator and got a good deal on it, plus the reactivating spray and the product boost serum. So the product boost serum gets used first. And so Eve, let's go through that real quick and explain how to use it and what niacinamide does. What this product does is amazing.
It is. Niacin is an amazing vitamin. It's really more than that. What it does is niacin goes in, opens the blood vessels under the skin or scalp, wherever you're putting it. And it just makes them wider so that oxygenated blood and nutrients can travel better, faster, last longer, bring relief quicker. So what this does is, we were thinking about, especially, you don't even have to be on a fixed income, just the way the economy is, you want products to last as long as possible. And remember, all of Godly Granny's products are concentrated. So a little goes a long ways, especially if you just gotten out of the hot bath or shower when your pores are open and most receptive. So 80% of what goes on the skin goes in the skin, 60% can get in the bloodstream. So what we did is we took the niacinamide serum in the face, in the beauty line, and we made a serum so that if you put it on before you put on the pain terminator or anything else, what happens is, and I know I repeat this a lot, your body has a finite amount of energy to do everything it needs to do throughout the day to keep you alive, to keep you breathing, your heartbeat, your blood sugar, your hair growth, your eyes blinking, your swallowing, all of that requires energy. And the older we get, the less natural body electrical charge we have. So what niacinamide does in this form, in the Supercharger form, is you put it on before you put on a product, and it makes those blood vessels expand so that everything works quicker, better, longer. So you can use less product. And then the thing about the spray, which I love, is that as long as you haven't gotten in a shower and washed it off or used some type of hand sanitizer with alcohol, if you put some on like your shoulder, and 4 hours later, you feel some of that ache coming back, you can spritz the area and it will reactivate. So what used to last 4 hours can now last 6 to 8 hours. And that will really stretch, a hard-earned buck, and completely understand the need in that. So when I say it works faster, stronger, longer, I sound like a car salesman, which I am not, but it's absolutely true in this case.
I love it. That's a lot of Godly Granny goodies for pain in there. I love it. Pierre's mom makes a great point. Pierre's mom one says, love the mini sticks too. As I said, I love them. So she's saying that she loves them too. You can try different things before buying the larger ones. Great idea. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised. So when we started talking about this, I remember thinking, I don't see how this is really going to work that good, And Eve was all fired up about it. And I was like, we'll try 2. And so if you notice, we only came out with 2. Because I just wasn't getting it. And then they arrived, because I'm thinking, well, I use my lotion stick, my big lotion stick for my allergy, cold, and sinus. So if you notice, it was allergy, cold, and sinus and pain relief. And so I used, the first thing I did was grabbed a allergy, cold, and sinus mini stick. And so when I went to put it on my wrist, I realized, wait a minute, this does actually cover like a crazy amount, easy. Because at first that was the problem. I thought, well, how's that really going to even give anybody any coverage? I don't know about all that. And so it's so effective. And what's amazing about it is that I would catch myself out. All of a sudden it would come on with allergies out of nowhere. And then, I'm needing something. I'm never going to keep that big lotion. It's not that big, but it's still a lotion stick. I'm just not going to put that in my purse. I'm just not going to do it. And so unless it fits in the side pocket or in my little makeup bag, just forget it. And so, so this has been such a godsend. I've absolutely loved the mini sticks, and we're coming out with 2 new ones. I think it's next Friday. And so we got some good stuff coming. I'm very excited. I want to remind everybody at the beginning of the show, I said that we were going to be doing some giveaways, and that it was based on people that during the show live do reviews on the website. So you go to the product the product page on the website that you want to leave a review for. You go past all the description and everything about the product, and you'll scroll past all that, and you'll see it's very easy to leave a review. In fact, some of y'all have been leaving photos. I'm so impressed. Y'all really do it up and help people. This is just a great way to help us help other people. And I got to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. But producer Ron says we have a second winner, which every 10th reviewer today live during the show, we're giving away a goodie. I'll announce it before the show's over, so you'll know what you got. But Connie M, as in Michelle, Connie M, is our second winner. So congratulations, ladies. Okay, let's move on. I want to make sure that we have enough time with Eve that we also cover infused honey. And so, okay, now this is one of my favorite, is the vanilla bean, but alphabetically it's the last one we're going to cover, but I'm just throwing that in there, y'all. And the vanilla bean also has the vanilla bean in it. It's infused. And so anyways, our honeys are absolutely amazing. And so we've been covering the honeys each show, a different one. So we covered the whipped first, and then we covered the homespun, and now we're covering the third of the series that we have, and this is the infused. And so Eve, so our first one is the caramel citrus brandy. Tell everybody about that one, please.
I would love to. So first of all, just very quick, if you've been buying honey at the grocery store, you haven't been getting honey. You've been getting maybe some honey, but mostly syrup and water and fructose, corn syrup, whatever. It's not honey. This is real unheated honey. Now, my husband's favorites are in here. He likes several of them. Caramel citrus brandy being one of them. Oh, honey, this one walks in like it owns the room, because it does. It's good on roasted carrots or sweet potatoes. Glaze them while they're hot. Baked brie with crushed pecans, grilled peaches or pineapple, pound cake that needs some personality. One of my favorites is caramel citrus brandy glazed chicken, which is seared chicken thighs, then finish in the oven with a generous spoonful of this, a splash of orange juice, and a pat of butter. It'll come out sticky, shiny, and just cocky enough to serve to company. Not only that, but if you're not feeling well, you got a sore throat or a cough, this makes a wonderful toddy.
Yes, for that sore throat. All right, then the next one that we've got is the chili pepper.
Chili pepper. This one don't whisper. It testifies. Great for fried chicken. Drizzle like you mean it. Cornbread, hot plus sweet almost equals salvation. Pizza, if you've got a rebellious streak. And avocado toast that has to get up early. Make this spicy honey butter shrimp. Butter, garlic, this honey, squeeze of lime, toss shrimp in a skillet, and serve over rice or grits. You'll hear silence at the table, and that's how you know it's working.
Love it. All right, the next one's Chipotle.
Yes, smoky, slow. It knows secrets and keeps them. It's great on pulled pork or brisket, black beans or baked beans, grilled corn, and breakfast sausage. Don't you argue with me. I know some of you out there still are eating sausage, even though you tell people you don't, because you hadn't done the complete parasite cleanse thing yet. And that's okay. So, that was Chipotle, right? Yeah. So make this Chipotle honey barbecue sauce mixed with ketchup, apple cider vinegar, and a little mustard. Brush it on ribs or chicken and let it caramelize till it sticks like a good memory. Now, here's the funny part. Right now, people are going, okay, I got to watch this back and rewind and write all this down. We're working on some recipes for you people. This stuff is amazing.
Yeah, it is good. All right. The next one is Kentucky bourbon. It's a very popular one for our viewers.
Favorite. Now, this one's wearing boots and doesn't apologize. It's good on glazed ham, holidays or not. I said what I said. Bacon, obviously. Pancakes when you're feeling grown, and roasted pecans without getting carded. Make this bourbon honey bacon jam. Cook down bacon, onions, a splash of vinegar, and a good spoon of this. Let it thicken low and slow. Put it on a biscuit and cancel your plans.
Red Clay Lane says, I'm hungry now. She's now, I'm hungry, Eve.
Oh, good.
I love it.
Good.
Red Clay Lane, I also saw your suggestion for having a weekend retreat, a Godly Granny weekend retreat. I've been thinking about that for the fall. We may do something in the fall. Okay, let's see. So the next one is just so good. The 100-year-old single malt scotch. Say that 5 times fast. Okay, go on.
Old single malt scotch. I'm a preacher's kid. I probably can say that 5 times fast. We've had lots of practice. This one doesn't raise its voice because it doesn't have to. It's great on aged cheeses for your charcuterie board. Sharp cheddar, blue, lamb, or venison. Oh, it's so good. I love lamb. Toasted walnuts dipped in dark chocolate. Make this Scotch honey glazed lamb. Rub lamb with garlic, rosemary, salt, and pepper. Roast, then brush with warmed honey and finish under high heat. That crust, that's what respect tastes like.
I love it. Sweet and salty.
Now, this is my favorite of this batch. Ooh, so good. Simple, dangerous, disappears fast. Great on popcorn, even if it's not movie night. Pretzels or crackers, apple slices, ice cream, peanut butter toast, smoothies. So good. So good. It's just honey and sea salt, but a particular kind of sea salt. And it's amazing. That on vanilla bean ice cream, there's nothing better in the world. Nothing better in the world.
I don't know about your area, but I've been noticing it's hard to buy vanilla bean ice cream. So I've been happy to have the vanilla bean honey to put on the ice cream, like vanilla ice cream, because I don't know what's going on. That's my husband's favorite. I've always liked vanilla bean. If I'm going to get ice cream, I'm not really a big ice cream eater. But as soon as I heard about vanilla bean honey back months ago, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing with that. And it came in just in the right time. I don't know what's happened, but a lot of the ice cream makers aren't making vanilla bean ice cream.
Even Breyers will say frozen treat. What is that?
I know. And it's not melting. And yeah, it's shady, y'all. It's shady. Okay. So tell us about vanilla bean.
Yep. I forgot to say one thing about the sweet and salty. I got caught up in what I do. Sweet and salty snack mix. Toss nuts, pretzels, cereal, and drizzle with warmed honey and a pinch of cayenne. Bake low till crunchy and hide a stash or it'll be gone. All right. Now her favorite, vanilla bean. Soft voice, strong influence. Do not underestimate her. It's good in coffee or tea. You'll never go back. Oatmeal or yogurt, fresh berries, biscuits, cereal. Make this vanilla honey whipped butter. Whip softened butter with this honey and a pinch of salt. Spread it on warm bread and watch grown people get real quiet. If anybody asks what aisle these belong in, tell them not the pantry, the personality section. Now go make something that makes people close their eyes mid-bite because you know how.
I love it. All right. We got our third reviewer winner, and that is Janet P, as in Peter. All right. She's always so lucky. Okay. So I got a couple questions for you before we let you go. So the first one is, will Supercharged pain relief help osteoarthritis hip? And so let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This thing, I haven't seen anything that it won't help. The hardest time we have is, I'm just being honest, bone on bone page, because that's a constant grinding. We can help some. We can't make that go away. But osteoarthritis all day long.
And so Supercharged pain relief, talking about the Supercharger and then the pain terminator. If you only have the ability to buy one product, it would be the pain terminator cream. But here's my other question. What about if somebody has that, now that we have the Dead Sea pain poultice? Which one should they buy? Should they get the pain poultice or the pain terminator if they could only buy one thing?
It really depends on what kind of pain it is. Like fibromyalgia, you're never going to move completely out of your body. So I would do the terminator. If you have water on the knee, have inflammation in a certain area, the Dead Sea mud will pull it out of you. It'll flush it out of your body. So, but my suggestion is, because they both will help both, do one for a while, and then, after 3 months, swap up and do another. Always try both, because they're both, you can go read the reviews for yourself. Both are incredible. One takes away the pain. One moves the pain out of the body.
All right. And then what about if they were to get the Supercharger product boost with the niacinamide, the serum with the niacinamide? So will that strengthen the pain terminator? So it strengthens it. It amplifies it even more because of the niacinamide. All right. So it makes it even more effective. That's great. Okay. Perfect. Oh, and we had one more question. Yes, we had actually a couple more. This one was written in yesterday. So, dear Michelle, I'm unable to listen to you live, but I have 2 questions for you and Eve tomorrow, Thursday, the 23rd show. I'm going on a cruise next month and will be in the sun a lot without the poison sun lotions. Good girl, knows better. So you don't need sunscreen. Godly Granny will never have any makeup or anything that has anything to do with sunscreen. Just in case you're new here, we just want to make sure you know. You can always go to the free resources page on godlygranny.com, scroll down to the very bottom on the homepage and click on free resources, and you'll be able to read the free resource as to why it is that Godly Granny will never have anything to do with sunscreen. The sun, we need it for vitamin D. Okay, any suggestions on what products would be best to expose to the sun, or the ones that I should avoid? Well, Eve, the first thing that came to my mind was, we always talk about like the lemon, specifically First Fruits lemon balm. And so, especially in your hair.
The lime or the orange. Don't go splay out. Be out in the sun for a long time with that on your skin.
Okay. Is there anything else? Like, we want them in the sun. And just, the other thing too is, if you're going to go on a cruise and you plan on spending a lot of time in the sun, make sure the week before that you spend about 20-25 minutes in the sun building up. And so then you won't burn while you're on the cruise, because nothing's worse than that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to give you a product to say, okay, it's safe to get in the sun, because the whole point that your body and your eyes is that you need the vitamin D. So go out gradually, cover your skin, if you're not used to it, if you're on a cruise, because on the water, the sun reflects a lot.
That's
so
true.
You don't want to get burned. So just wear some loose fitting clothes with long sleeves, and roll them up a little bit each day, or, prepare prior to the cruise.
Yeah, like we were talking about, for a whole week before, 20 to 30 minutes would be perfect. And it gets your skin. Remember, don't wear sunglasses either. Okay. Like, if y'all have sunglasses, throw those things away. Okay. And so we got to go back, producer Ron, to that image, because we weren't done yet. All right. The next part is, when using the intensive silk amino hair mask, I usually wash my hair first to be clean. Good girl. When you read the instructions, this was very confusing for people at first when they get it. And I'll get emails, people saying, well, it says I'm supposed to wash my hair before I use it. And then again, I'm supposed to wash it twice. Yes, because we don't know what all's on your hair. So we want to make sure that your hair can be able to receive the nutrients from the silk amino hair mask. And so you got to clean it. And then she says, I usually wash my hair first to be clean, apply the hair mask, let it do its work. That's perfect. And then I shampoo it out. I will then put my conditioner on also. I'm wondering if that's too much at once and should stop at the second shampoo. I don't want my conditioner to cancel out the hair mask treatment. It seems for me, my hair is easier to comb when conditioner is last. Love you all. Love Godly Granny. So, Eve, explain.
Okay. The reason I ask you to wash your hair before you put on a mask, and I've never heard anybody else do that, is because it's the same reason. All right, let's start with your feet, because I hadn't said this show. The feet's got the biggest pores of your body. So that's where everything comes up into. So every product that you're putting on anywhere, you need to also put some on the bottom of your feet on clean feet. Otherwise, we have very powerful humectants that'll pull dirt, grime, germs in with that. So you want to wash your feet before you do anything. It's the same with your hair. You've got so much grime. You've got morgellons. You've got the chemicals from the air. You've got everything in your hair and your scalp. You want to clean it first to make way for the mask to do its work. So you shampoo, mask. Now, if you have certain types of very oily hair, you may want to wash the mask out. Most people only have to rinse the mask out. I'm only saying that you can shampoo that. I've never known anybody that had to, but you can shampoo the mask out, but you don't have to. It's done its work once you've left it on there, and then follow with your conditioner. The second shampoo is not necessary but you can do it if you want to.
Okay, that helps. All right, I had seen another question that, and I think too, it just kind of is a preference. Like she said, that when the conditioner is on last, that she does that last. She said she can tell a difference with her hair that the comb goes through easier. Well, if that's what you're looking for, then by all means, do that. And so, because a lot of times it's just a preference, or it has to do more specifically with the hair that you have and the type of hair. Okay, and so I saw something, and now I'm going to have to find it. Pierre's mom wants to know, what does Eve use on her hair, please? We have the same type.
Godly
you
Granny
picked the
Strengthen and Shine
Yeah.
shampoo and conditioner and a little bit of noni oil.
It would be great if we could, yeah. Pierre's mom great minds think alike. Says it would be great if we could buy the mini sticks as a set that we could choose inside a small and carry in a small travel bag. They're coming. We just only have 2 right now, but that's the plan. We've got 2 more coming, and once they're released, then I'm going to do a whole 4-pack. But yes, that's so good. Great minds think alike. And so KM Sunshine says, I absolutely loved the caramel brandy honey, especially on my waffle. Chef's kiss. Totally. I love it.
Yeah.
Decreaseman says the mini sticks are great when traveling. Yeah. I mean, look, I use them just day to day, one in my pocket, a side pocket on the inside of my purse. And so, yeah. What product would you suggest to use for cherry angioma?
Well, it depends on where it is. Most of those are on eyelids, so I kind of need to know where that's at before I say too much, but we are working on a product specifically for those type of growths.
Okay. All right.
In the meantime, until then, I would do the Hawaiian microdermabrasion scrub.
Okay. Is it why that over like the activated charcoal face and body scrub?
Because they're usually in very sensitive areas, so I wanted to use the finer grain, and I wanted to have a lot of vitamin E.
That makes sense. Okay. And then let me just double check, make sure we don't have, okay.
I want to now, can I plug one of my favorite products right now?
Of course.
If you guys have not tried the anti-itch bar soap and cream, oh my word. Oh my word. That was created for my mother. She's in heaven now. But we're so full of parasites and everybody's itching like crazy, and it's head to toe. The anti-itch bar soap and the anti-itch balm is made almost of pure chia seed. Chia seed is gentle but so strong. Here's the cool thing about it, that they say the worst itch is people who are in the end stage of kidney or renal failure. This even stops that itch. So if you know somebody with really dry, itchy skin, either the bar soap or the balm are amazing. And I just wanted to say that.
I always think about, it was months ago when we talked about that we can do so much with the bar soap, and so it's so true.
Open and warm and the most receptive, I can do all kind of things. Because I just told you 80% of what goes on the skin goes in the skin and 60% gets in the bloodstream. That includes the shower. All I ask you to do is if you think about it, except for the activated charcoal in your hair, let everything stay on for a minute to do its work, like the sea mineral bar soap, getting all those minerals back in your skin. If you're a man and you don't want to buy any of the sea mineral beauty stuff, I get it. Get the bar soap. You need minerals.
Yeah, right. It seems like in school, we always heard about vitamins. No one ever said a thing about minerals. And
you know that the truth, and you can look this up, minerals are more important to life than vitamins. Much more important.
Oh, I believe it. Look at just magnesium alone. It just blows my mind what all magnesium does. By the way, that's another free resource on Michelle Moore's show. On godlygranny.com. Go down to the home, on the homepage, go down to the bottom, all the little words, and you'll see free resources. Click on there and it'll take you to a number of free resources. And one of them will be about all different kinds of stuff to do with magnesium and what magnesium does for your body. It's amazing. It's changed my life. GL Star, hello, over on YouTube says, does anti-itch help with mosquito bites?
Yes, child, please. I almost made her get the same formula and label one anti-itch and one like some kind of bug bite, whatever. Absolutely. Chia seed just stops itching. Just do that. If you've got rosacea, it's really good at that because it just fades the redness.
Okay. I don't know what HS stands for, but I know what they're talking about, and it's funny the timing. So J155 says, what product will help HS breakouts under the breasts?
I'm not, unless
Heat,
she's talking
heat
about
something?
that's what my, let me say real quick. If that's what I think it is, it's in about a week.
Yeah. So we have a new product coming that new to Godly Granny, and it is helping with breakouts and just sweating under breasts and just kind of rolls or whatever. And so where it dries and gives you that anti-chafing. And so we're going to be doing that.
I just looked it up. It's hydradenitis suppurativa. It's a chronic inflammatory skin condition causing painful recurring lumps, abscesses, and scarring in the inframammary fold caused by hair follicle blockage, not poor hygiene. So, okay, that's very simple. She needs to use the unscented activated charcoal soap and the product that's coming out next week or week or so.
Okay. What I was talking about with the anti-chafing. So J155. So those are the two. So we have a bar soap. You've got different scents, whichever one. And so activated charcoal bar soap, big deal for us. And then when we come out with the anti-chafing product, you'll want that.
Get the unscented.
Get the unscented on both products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Sounds perfect. So there is an unscented sensitive skin activated charcoal bar. So did you ever release the product for osteoporosis?
No, that's going to be further down the road. That takes us closer to OTC, and we are working on an entire OTC line, which she's very familiar with, but that's going to be a minute.
Yeah. I just want to say, y'all don't even know what's coming. It's going to be good, but you proved the concept that you were truly concerned about your health over the honey and the bee pollen. And so then I was open to some other things. Did you ever really? Yeah. So we got that. All right, Eve. Thank you so much, honey, for being here with us.
Y'all.
Answering our questions. I love it. I love it. And you know what gets me is yesterday I was with somebody, she's a massage therapist, and she seemed to be in the know and everything was good. But you talk to somebody for 90 minutes, you find out how much they don't know. And it was, she knew a number of things, but it was shocking how much she didn't know. And so, and I'm talking like all different kinds of ways too. It was wild. And it's kind of scary. You know, it was great that she knew some things, but it's just not normal that people know, you know, as much as like what we talk about here on the show. And so you got all this information that's right at your fingertips. Ooh, Karen B. She's the 4th winner, producer Ron says, for the reviews. So if you're just now tuning in, you got product reviews that you haven't left reviews for on godlygranny.com. We're doing every 10th one's a winner. Y'all going to like what the prize is. I've already decided what it is. So Karen B, make sure that you send me, because I have 2 Karen B's, but I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. So send me an email, Michelle at NashvilleMichelle.com if you've been one of the winners, and make sure that you send your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. We've got some new releases. We're very excited about it. And, oh my goodness, we've worked really hard. We've been working really hard for you. I heard you loud and clear, and you're going to hear and see some new products today where it was very obvious that we've been listening to you, and it put me on a mission. And so I've been able to get some of these things already done at an excellent level. I'm so excited about the excellence and the cleanliness. And the things that are coming, y'all just won't even believe it. And it's just the clean level to it. So many people are quick and okay with compromise, if that makes sense. Even yesterday when I went to see the massage therapist, I had one of my own therapeutic massage oils. I'm not using other people's stuff. And so we use ours. And she was asking about it. And that's how we got to talking about magnesium and all different kinds of things. And so, but you just see that so many people, even that are onto things and somewhat awake or whatever, it's like they just don't really quite get there. And so it's amazing. Sometimes, but you know, everybody's a work in progress. It's just, you would think certain people might be a little further along. I don't know. Okay. So the first 2, we've already talked about them for a minute. I really didn't talk about them. So the first one, look at this bag. Is this bag not adorable? Mother's Day is coming up, and got the cute little tag on here. We're going to have branded bags, but with Mother's Day and all this, I thought, well, we're not going to wait for the bags, and we're going to go on ahead and release the two lip products. And so this one is the Hydrating Tallow Lip Oil. And so these are gorgeous. Look at that photo. Gorgeous. And they have a little sticker on the bottom that tells you which one's the lip oil and which one's the lip gloss. So this one's a Hydrating Tallow Lip Oil. We've already had customers write in and share on the show and different things about how much they're loving this. This is a great product. Please leave a review if you've already bought one. We've sold a number of these. They've been on the website. Don't forget too that all these new releases we're getting ready to go over, that you get 5% off under the new release tab if you want to just pull that up on the website when we're done. So this is a hydrating tallow lip oil. So it's not a lip gloss. We got that too, but this one is the lip oil. It is Godly Granny's Hydrating Tallow Lip Oil. It's deeply healing lip treatment serum that combines premium Wagyu tallow, emu oil, which is really big right now, and detoxifying kaolin clay. You'll see kaolin clay in a lot of really high-end cosmetics and different things. Kaolin clay is really good. That's what actually gives this color. And so, and the kaolin clay helps to repair and protect chapped lips. Infused with refreshing peppermint, which is not pet friendly, so don't let your fur babies lick your lips after you've put this on. If they lick you on the mouth or whatever, just don't allow that with this on, because it's got peppermint essential oil. And crafted entirely from natural food grade ingredients, this oil delivers the glossy shine of a lip gloss with the nourishing power of a healing balm. So let's talk about what's in it. So why Wagyu tallow and emu oil? So premium Wagyu tallow is nutrient dense and closely mimics the skin's natural lipid profile. This is really important. You're going to hear some more about this next week, making it exceptionally bioavailable for deep repair and restoration. Our tallow sourcing standards ensure. Now, this is where the problem has been, is having, excellence expected and finding tallow that delivers. And so you're not going to be able to buy beef tallow at Sam's Club, a big old jar of it for $19.99, and it be this, okay? I'm just saying. So we're sourced from grass-fed cattle raised without vaccines. Did you hear me? No hormones added. Tallow is never bleached or deodorized. These are things that you need to know. And handmade, the tallow is also handmade in small batches and made here in the USA. And so emu oil is kind of new to me in the last 6 months. It's renowned for its deep penetrating moisture. So again, this is an oil. And so this doesn't go on top of a lipstick. This is going to actually go directly on the lips and would be perfect at nighttime. Let your lips heal throughout the night. And so after a bath, I like to put this on. It's got anti-inflammatory properties and reaching multiple skin levels to soothe and heal from within. Together, these premium fats work synergistically to restore softness and resilience to even the most damaged lips. Very, very much loving this. Cousin77 says, love my lip oil and my lip gloss. That's awesome. Make sure you leave reviews about what you're loving about them. Key features that I'd like to share with you about this hydrating tallow lip oil. So key features. The first thing is it's 100% natural ingredients. Do y'all know how hard that is to get to? Like, it's almost impossible. If I told you how many days I have spent looking for the right people, the right formulator, the right formulations, it has been days and days and days of just hours. And so it's insane. Made solely from nutrient-rich animal fats, plant oils, and botanical elements, no synthetic preservatives, fragrances, or fillers. This is clean. We're talking clean. Did you hear? It puts the clean in clean. Okay, and multi-oil blend. It combines the skin-compatible fats, nourishments of tallow, the deep penetrating moisture of emu oil, and the lightweight conditioning of jojoba oil and coconut oils. This is so great. And of course, we added peppermint essential oil. So it naturally is refreshing and cooling. It adds a minty tingle while promoting the blood flow for plumper looking lips as well. So if you put this on, you're going out the door and you're not really putting any other makeup on, you're kind of going all natural. This will be something that helps your lips look fuller as well. Aloe vera, which hydrates and soothes dry, chapped lips with anti-inflammatory and healing properties. And it has the kaolin clay powder that we talked about, gently detoxifies and gives the formula structure without drying out the skin. And the natural kaolin clay powder provides a light tint that replicates your lips' natural color, appearing nearly clear upon application for a subtle enhanced look. I have to tell you, it is really like your lip color. It's wild, but you'll see it. You can barely see it, but you'll see it. And it's your lip color. It's amazing. Gloss-like finish, balm-like nourishment, and so delivers the smooth shine of a gloss with the intensive healing power of deeply moisturizing balm. Okay, so we're going to move forward. Let's go on to benefits. So deep hydration and repair. So premium Wagyu tallow and emu oil replenish the essential lipids, helping to repair cracked, peeling lips and restore softness. It soothes and protects, so beeswax free, but rich in occlusive oils that shield against environmental dryness, windburn, and harsh weather. And then also non-toxic and safe to ingest. Every ingredient, again, is food grade and safe for everyday use. You can put this on as much as you want, a couple of times a day, whatever it is. There's no chemical taste, no artificial residue, and no harmful chemicals. I recommend this, obviously, without reservation, because if I had any reservations, we wouldn't be offering it. I have said no to so many tallow products and actually run away from many tallow products. And shocking, you all would probably be shocked at some of the people that I've spoken with and looked into their products and considered them being our formulator. And it just wasn't anywhere near where it was supposed to be. Long-lasting moisture. Unlike water-based lip products, this oil-based formula penetrates deeply and stays on longer. And then it's gentle and non-irritating. It's suitable for sensitive skin and free from synthetic dyes, flavorings, and petroleum derivatives. So you apply it to lips as you desire to throughout the day. This is an amazing product. It's gorgeous. It's in a gorgeous container. And then right now, we're doing the flower bags, especially through Mother's Day. Okay, so that's the first one. And then the second one we have is the Plumping Tallow Lip Gloss. That tells you right there it's going to have peppermint in it. And so it tastes dreamy as well. It does give gloss to your lips. I'm going to put some on right now, actually. I already told the girls I wasn't giving these back, that they're mine. I needed a second set. So, so this is amazing as well. And I'm just going to put a little bit on. And okay, yes, I taste the peppermint. That's amazing. So Godly Granny's Plumping Tallow Lip Gloss is a luxurious, all-natural lip gloss that delivers a beautiful glossy shine while deeply hydrating and healing chapped lips. And so this is amazing. It's got tallow in it. It's the all-natural ingredients. It's got the lanolin oil. It's got coconut oil. So if you have a tree nut allergy, this would not be for you, but there is coconut oil in this, which is adds lightweight hydration with natural antimicrobial properties. There's a little bit of beeswax in here, provides structure and a subtle hold, gives the gloss a smooth, non-sticky finish. This is not sticky at all. I do not like anything that feels heavy or that's sticky, and this is neither. So it's a winner, while protecting the lips from moisture loss. And so this is another winner. It's also 5% off. Don't forget, for all the new products that we've got that we've released, you'll be able to do 5% off on your complete order. Okay, so, and we're doing that through the 12th because we're going to get through next week also for new releases, and then Mother's Day and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm really excited. You all have been begging me for things for the home. And, you know, we released some. We did the kitchen soap, the dish soap. We did the rinse aid for the dishwasher. We've done a number of home things. We did the Granny 1000 Plus. I saw where we had somebody say that they keep finding all the different ways to use Granny 1000. I saw that earlier in the show, and that's so true. Same here. I love it. And so, okay, so we've got all that. And now, and of course, we have some new ones for today. So the next one that we're going to talk about is plant and mineral-based spray cleaner. I have to tell you, I wasn't really sure about this. And then we tried it. And we tried it again, and it kept no streaks on your windows. It's amazing. And so I was a big winner. And so this is plant-based. It smells, the scent, I named it, I chose fresh. I got to tell you, I'm really particular about smells. And I absolutely love this smell. And the reason why it's blue, it's pretty pale blue, is because It smells like when you would go outside and it's just fresh outside, and it's just everything you would want to smell when you go outside. It's just a powerful yet gentle all-purpose cleaner made from plant and mineral-based ingredients, perfect for hard, non-porous surfaces throughout your home. So you can use it on countertops, depending on which kind of countertops you have, tables, bathrooms, walls, cabinets, appliances, door handles, glass windows. That's what we've been using it on, and mirrors. Yeah, big time. Why you'll love it. It cuts through grime and dust without harsh chemicals. It's pH balanced for most surfaces. No rinsing required. Saves time and water. It's 100% biodegradable and septic safe. You'll see that trend throughout a lot of pretty much everything that we're releasing. It's septic safe and biodegradable. When you use God's ingredients, you're able to have septic safe and biodegradable. And it's vegan and cruelty free. We love fur babies here at Godly Granny. Godly Granny loves Jesus and she loves her fur baby. Okay. And so we want to make sure that fur babies are not, especially in this day and time, are not being tested. And so I wouldn't have anything to do with any of that for sure. And so, so this is completely safe from all that. Key ingredients: it has a high purity water. It's charcoal filtered, reverse osmosis, UV treated. And it goes on. All of this is on the website. And so it's got all different kinds of plant-based ingredients for you. I'm going to move on to the next one. So we've got two that kind of go together. So we've got this one, and then we did a floor cleaner concentrate. Now, I had a big thing happen, and I think I might have mentioned this. This was why I was so passionate about the Granny 1000 Plus, and that is that I wasn't thinking. And I called and I had someone come to the home, and I wanted my area rugs cleaned. And so I have a big area rug in our bedroom, and I have a big area rug in our family room. And these are new for me. Like I've really never done the area rug thing. And so, so we've, had them for a minute. And so probably close to about 9 months to a year. And so I was thinking, oh, let's go on ahead and get these cleaned. So I wasn't home. My husband was home at the time that the man came, and he paid him and all that. He was gone by the time I got there. And the second I opened the door, I smelled chemicals, and I was horrified and thought, oh no, what have I done? And it was so bad that little Jocelyn, my future daughter-in-law, was getting headaches. Like there was no way that this was going to continue. And not only had he cleaned the rugs inside our home, it was raining outside, so I figure it would have done it anyways. But we got little flash more. We walk around on our feet, barefoot. And so there was no way that this was going to be able to stay this way. And so we ended up, that's what sent me down a whole thing about how do you clean your carpets, your upholstery, your rugs? How do you clean in a clean way without the chemicals and all the stuff? It was awful. We had the ceiling fan on in the family room, and it just was not helping. And it was awful. I didn't even want to be in my own house. And so nobody wants to feel like that. It even ruined the rug pads underneath. I even had to throw them out and get brand new ones while the rugs were off being cleaned. And so that's when I ended up learning what would work. And that's what Granny 1000 Plus is. And so that's how that came about. My rugs came back looking better than new. And of course, we know about the review that Andrea with a Reliable Beauty Review did, the review on the Granny 1000, where she got some blood on her white sofa, and how Granny 1000 Plus saved the day. And so that was fantastic. And then now we have a floor cleaner. So what's happened is I got to thinking, what I've been cleaning my floors with for years, no bueno. No bueno. There's no way. And sure enough, it wasn't any good. And I said, okay, if I have this problem, then I know everybody else has this problem. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to figure out a clean solution. And that's what this is. So this is concentrated. And so it's a floor cleaner concentrate. One bottle is going to last you a long time. And so I want to make sure you understand that. All the instructions are on the product description and on the bottle. I went through a lot of time and trouble making sure the bottle was clear, but also the website. Always check out the website. So this one's the floor cleaner concentrate, and it comes in fresh as well. It's got the same fresh smell. Ditch the toxins and irritants found in most floor cleaners. Our floor cleaner concentrate formula delivers powerful plant-based cleaning that's 100% biodegradable, septic safe, And what? Vegan and cruelty free. We're not going to be testing on any fur babies. And the scent is a harmonious blend of gentle florals, lush greenery, and bright citrus with a hint of warmth. I can't wait for y'all to smell this and please write me and tell me what you think. You're going to see why I chose fresh as the way to describe it. I just love it. And the bright blue reminded me of our childhood, where we went outside and we saw the bright blue with the white fluffy clouds. And so before the chemtrails, and that was what I wanted. And so this is why you see the pretty blue, and they're color coded together. So clean, uplifting, and naturally energizing, bringing the calm of nature and the spark of spring into your space. One 16-ounce bottle makes up to 5 gallons of non-toxic, powerful cleaning. While you'll love it, it's fast drying, deep cleaning formula. It's got a pH neutral, which is wonderful, protects surfaces from scratching and etching and dulling. It also is safe for daily use on kids and pets. So in the area, you're going to be fine if they're running around. Economical, concentrated formula. And it's, of course, 100% biodegradable and gray water safe. So it's safe for linoleum, laminate, hardwood, tile, porcelain, ceramic, wax and no wax floors, granite, epoxy, resin, concrete, and all sealed hard surfaces. It's not for unsealed wood, carpets, rugs, anything like that. You use Granny 1000 plus for those, okay? And the fibrous surfaces, it's not for that, okay? And then directions, we've gone into great detail with directions for you, and just an amazing product, absolutely amazing. So, okay, the next thing is, you guys have been loving the Jesus figurines we've been putting in the boxes. And the fact of the matter is, we just can't always do that. They're just, for one reason or another, they get expensive. And so that's another thing. And so, but we just run through them. I bought a couple of hundred or so during Christmas, and that, kind of through the whole holiday season and Granny Aganza, and that lasted like a day and a half. And so we were like, okay, this is not working. And many of you wrote me and have written me. So, just even this week, I've gotten numerous people that have written in about loving the the little Jesus figurine. And so look at those. So we called, now look, I don't know how else to say this, but some of the Jesuses out there look like Jesus is probably needing some food stamps. Okay. He looks rough and looks like he's having a hard time. He's had better times before. And so there's a certain one that I like, and that's what we got. And they have an XL size. Many of you have received those that are a little bit larger. They're like 38% larger. They're not a choking hazard. And that's what we now have on the website. They come in a set of 3. And they're $3. I forget, $3.45. Many of you would never buy the bulk that I would, and I wanted you to be able to get your hands on a couple. And it's not extra shipping. If you're placing an order and you want some extra Jesuses in the box, well, you can just add it to your order, and we'll make sure that you get them as well. So that way you can give them out. These are not to be worshipped or idolized. This isn't to replace Jesus. This isn't to replace your relationship. This is to be able to be reminded when you need it most, or to remind someone else when they maybe need some encouraging words, and just to be reminded that Jesus is there for them. And so this just made sense. And so we got them. We were able to make a good deal for it, so that we could make them at a reasonable price for you as well, so that then you could get a few at a time. Many of you have told me about how you give them out, and you've kept one and you put them in your grandchildren's birthday presents or this or that. But nobody's written me and said, oh, I want 30. So, that's kind of unusual. And so we just wanted, if you wanted to maybe have a couple for yourself, or you wanted to have a couple every so often to be able to give out, if you come across someone who, just needs to be reminded about the goodness of Jesus and that he's always there, then, or put it in a gift or whatever, we've got them. And you can see here all the colors. And so you'll have those as a 3-pack, and they're also available for 5% off at $3.45 with the 5% off as well. So Granny doesn't love anything as much as she loves Jesus. Our 3-pack Jesus figures are a simple way to share faith and comfort. Now 38% taller than the original. They are easy to give, easy to see, and carry with you everywhere. After all, everyone needs a little Jesus. Why make the bigger size and why it matters? They're easy to see, better for gifting, they're safer, and perfectly portable to spread the gospel. So they're larger, but not too large. Okay, so they're still going to fit in your purse. They're still amazing. And so I wanted you to be aware of those. Okay, so it just made sense. We want to make sure that you have that available to you. All right. Again, I started this out with saying, I've been listening to you. And I've said over and over that what you say matters when it comes to Godly Granny, and, and what you're looking for, and just helping me, and just, it's really the company's for you guys. And so that's the whole point. That's the calling. That's what God said, is I'm going to use you to bring healing. And so help bring healing. I'm not the healer, God is. But anyways, but we also want to make sure that everything's affordable. And so I'm working on a product right now, and the guy brought up again, and I'll get you pricing, because I've been on him about the pricing, because I want to make sure that we're competitive and that the pricing is right for you. You work hard for your money. We want to make sure you get a great value. And we want to make sure we're doing it right. What good does it do to have a clean product if nobody can afford it, right? And so we work on the shipping costs for you. We work on everything. And so, okay, so the new thing that we're releasing today that I'm very excited about is a moisturizing shampoo and a moisturizing conditioner. Now, they both come in the same scents. And so we have citrus vanilla, which is a new scent for us still, and then rosemary mint. Look at those. And unscented and of course, it's got the sensitive skin, eczema, psoriasis, and rosacea as well. And it's going to be the shampoo and the conditioner. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this. These are, of course, you've got $29.95, same price point as our shampoos and conditioners, but they are not 8 ounces. They're 16 ounces. They're twice the size, and they are moisturizing. And so I'm very excited about it. So let's talk about them. So Godly Granny's, this is the shampoo. Godly Granny's pH Balance plant-based moisturizing shampoo is specially formulated for sensitive and irritated scalps. It cleanses gently without stripping natural oils, helping to retain scalp hydration and reduce dryness and flakiness. It's free from the harsh chemicals that are found in most products. That's what you guys have been writing me about, saying, Michelle, I'm going to have to buy Cabal products. I can't, I got a lot of hair. Many of you have a lot of hair or long hair, and you were begging me for something that was a little bit more affordable. And so I went to work and I found this, and these are amazing. Producer Ron loves them. Let me just tell you how it works. This is a coconut-based and plant-based cleaner, and it removes excess oils, dirt, grime, and buildup from leaving hair greasy or limp. Kosher vegetable glycerin adds moisture and balances your scalp's oil complex for healthy, hydrated hair. Why you'll love it. It's pH balanced formula, color safe and non-drying, because it's moisturizing, can't be drying. Removes excess oils without stripping, very important. It helps prevent dryness and breakage, removes product residues and buildup, safe for all hair types. As many people will ask me. And then the blue, the eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, sensitive skin, it's so clean, has nothing added to it that has any kind of a scent to it. So it makes it not only clean and great for those with sensitive skin and all that, but it's also mama, baby, and pet safe. 100% biodegradable and gray water safe, no harsh chemicals or GMOs or synthetic fragrances. So we just want to make sure that you're aware that this is available for you at now twice the size, but the same price. And of course, now we've got a sale on it as well. So many of you are like, I don't need thickening and volumizing, but I just need something clean and moisturizing. And we found it for you. And I hope that you enjoy it at a great price, I didn't know we would even be able to make this happen. And so, but we are. Citrus vanilla, rosemary mint, and unscented, which is great for sensitive skin, eczema, psoriasis, and rosacea on the moisturizing conditioner as well. So they're the same. So the conditioner has coconut oil. So if you have a tree nut allergy, this won't be for you, but coconut oil and shea butter complex. So ditch the toxins and the irritants found in most conditioners. Our moisturizing conditioner, nourishing blend, seats the hair seals the hair shaft and presents and prevents dryness and flakiness. This is amazing. I've been hearing producer Ron talk about it. You know, we test everything over and over. And so the whole family, producer Ron, we're always testing. I'm listening. What about this? Did you do this? I'll be like, here, I need you to wash your hair with this for the next 3 days. And I have all these things I ask for. And so I have a bunch of people, plus I use things myself. So it works. And, we make sure that it's working on us before we go and, look for it to work on others. We got to be raving fans first. Coconut oil delivers essential fatty acids and vitamin E, while shea butter provides high concentrations of vitamins A, E, and F with natural anti-inflammatory benefits. Our conditioner is suitable for daily use and helps balance natural scalp oils. While you'll love it, it's hypoallergenic and dye formula, keeps hair soft, manageable, and protected from damage. It's color safe for all hair types. So if you're coloring your hair, it's fine. It's going to be perfectly fine. There's nothing in this that is going to damage. It's food for your hair and your scalp. High concentration of active moisturizers. It's mama and baby and pet safe on the one that's the eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, sensitive skin, unscented. 100% biodegradable and gray water safe, and it's free from parabens, phthalates, sulfates, perfumes, SLES, which we would never put in any of our products, and no harsh chemicals or synthetic fragrances. And so more details are on the website for you. And then, the next one we've got, I am very excited about this. So this is, I've been working on this, y'all, and it's been months. I had an idea. And it's perfect timing because it's in time for Mother's Day. So it comes in this box. This is a very nice box, by the way. This is very nice. And so you open it up and you see Godly Granny on the inside. We just got bigger labels that'll go here, own the space. It also has some instructions. So that way, if this is a gift, because it's a perfect gift, it comes with the gift box and you see all of the stuff in here. And what's down in here are 4 vials. It's called Still Waters. This is our first product with roses in it, dried rosebuds in here. Absolutely lovely. It is a Still Waters gift box with 4 of the vials. Now let's talk about the vials. This is 100 milliliters. And so what I ended up learning in a lot of my research when it came to these, which was, about 8 months ago, I started this journey. People were like, selling vials that were like 15 milliliters. You could put that in the bathtub and wouldn't even know you put anything in the bathtub. And so I was like, no, we're not going to do that. If I'm going to do it, it's got to be right. And so what's included are 4 generous 100 milliliter vials. You can fill the tub. Okay. Look at this. Are these gorgeous or what? Comes with the muslin bags. So because we put the parts and pieces, just like with the milk baths, we put the parts and pieces in here. And so we always give you the muslin bags, just my way of doing things. And so, and it comes with the cap, and it has a liner on the inside. This is beautiful. It's a PET container, but these things are absolutely gorgeous and they smell amazing. And so that was what was so funny is I made them early on and in my kitchen on a Saturday. And I was like, oh my goodness, y'all are going to write me about this too. I'm just telling you, but it's perfect gift. So they come as a 4-pack in this beautiful box. They come already all just beautiful, and with the muslin bags and instructions already. So that way, if it's a gift, you'll be able to send it. Don't worry, they're going to know how to use it. It's going to be all good. So it's perfect for your evening care rituals, stress relief, muscle relaxation, or a thoughtful gift for someone who deserves a moment of peace. This will be a fantastic birthday gift for a friend, just a I love you gift. I know you're going through a hard time, or it could be a great Mother's Day gift. And so we wanted to make sure that you knew about this. I think the lip oil, the lip gloss, and these are amazing. Completely clean. We do put the ingredients on the sheet so everybody can see what is, when they receive it. But it says, escape the everyday with Godly Granny Still Waters bath salts, a spa quality soak that calms your mind and rejuvenates your body. Transform your daily bath into a sanctuary of relaxation with this premium bath salt collection. Each luxurious soak blends pink Himalayan salt with organic botanicals and essential oils, creating an indulgent ritual that soothes both body and spirit. Okay, so, and it goes into how to use it, what it's perfect for, the ingredients. It's got it all right here. And then don't forget, I want to remind everybody, if you get something like this and it's a gift, when you go to checkout, remember that we do note cards. So if you want a note card written up for you, a Godly Granny note card and envelope, and we write whatever you want us to write and sign your name and all that. And so this would be great for Mother's Day, birthday gifts, whatever the special occasion is. Somebody who's just having a hard time and could use a little pampering. This would be it, y'all. And it is so pretty. It's so nice. Under the vials are the 4 bags. And so we put them under, so that way when they pull back the paper, the crinkled paper, they will see the presentation of the beautiful vials. And so it's just so nice. I love it. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I might have saved, I don't know. I don't want to say I saved the best for last, but I got a couple more. And so let's talk about what else we got going on here. So the next one is a detoxifying and whitening tooth powder. I love the tooth powder. Y'all have been asking. The photo is not on the website yet. It'll be on the next day or two. But here's and it's a 1.5 ounce tin. And so it comes in a tin that's continuously made. It's amazing. It's airtight, detoxifying and whitening. And actually it remineralizes as well. It's just you could only put so much in the title. And so I had to pick. And so I picked detoxifying and whitening. You see my teeth? I've been using this for over a month. And so, well, actually a couple of months. And I will tell you, so my experience with this tooth powder was the first time I used it, I thought, I'm not sure about this, but man, my teeth feel so clean. I just couldn't get over it. And the next day I was perfectly fine. It took, 2 days. So that's me. So even though I had used tooth powder, plenty of times for years at a time, I love it. All right, let's talk about why. Our detoxifying and whitening tooth powder is a fluoride-free alternative. I talked with a young girl yesterday. She knew nothing about fluoride being bad for us. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, so it is a fluoride-free alternative to traditional toothpaste designed to gently clean while giving brighter looking teeth by lifting surface stains. We don't use bleach. It's all natural. Our formula also remineralizes your teeth. Our ingredient deck is short, but I will tell you it is mighty. Okay. So it has bentonite clay powder. Do y'all know about bentonite clay powder? Like I'm working with Dr. Michelle right now, and Dr. Margaret. I'm working with Dr. Margaret right now, and we're going to be doing a soak, and I'm working with her to make sure that it is just the best of the best. And for a detoxification kind of soak, and bentonite clay is certainly on the recipe. So it helps to detoxify and alkalize the mouth. This is so important that it alkalizes. Reduces harmful bacteria, restores minerals to strengthen the teeth, and acts as a mild abrasion to polish teeth without damaging enamel. It binds to toxins, heavy metals, and impurities while balancing oral pH to discourage bacterial growth. Have you heard about the whole cavity thing and what they're saying about cavities is and why people even pass it, and how someone else in the family will get cavities too, and because if you've been kissing on them and stuff. And so it's a whole thing, because have you ever thought about why do we get cavities? And so it's very interesting. And so bentonite clay powder was crucial to have on the menu and in the recipe. Activated charcoal, another one, naturally lifts surface stains, absorbs toxins in the mouth. You see in a trend here, and balances oral pH, contributing to a brighter smile. I say mine's pretty bright. I'm pretty happy with mine. And improved oral health without harsh abrasives. So my teeth feel good, y'all. Nothing like just feeling clean, especially your mouth. Mineral-rich ground deer and elk antler powder. Boy, have I learned a lot about that. It promotes dental health by helping to remove plaque and tartar buildup, which removes the risk of gum diseases and tooth decay. Additionally, the high mineral content and trace elements in antler powder may help strengthen enamel and promote tooth remineralization. And then it has peppermint essential oil. It just gives you fresh breath, reduces harmful bacteria, and soothes the gum inflammation if you've got any inflammation around your gums due to its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. It also provides a cooling sensation that can help soothe minor toothaches. Our non-toxic, thoughtful formula made with 100% natural ingredients, natural clays, minerals, and essential oils chosen for safety and effectiveness. 100% fluoride free, no SLS or artificial sweeteners or harsh chemicals, no synthetic foaming agents, no preservatives. This is dreamy. Lightweight, travel friendly. I poured over what to put it in. And so this is great because it's small enough but big enough. And so lightweight, travel friendly, and waterproof for extended shelf life and reduced environmental impact. The container is reusable. So I loved it. It's a continuous form. And so there's not any breakups in it and anything like that. Who's it for? Anyone looking for a fluoride-free toothpaste alternative, those wanting a clean, minimalist approach to daily oral care. This definitely does that. The benefits of tooth powder without the fluoride: it helps to strengthen tooth enamel, prevent cavities, promotes gum health, whitens teeth naturally, and supports natural remineralization without SLS or any other harsh chemicals. Okay. It goes on to say a few other things. You'll see it on the product page with the website. And then I've got one more thing. And so I actually have two more, but I'm not seeing the sheet for it. So I'll tell you about it, and then you have to check it out on the website. I'm excited about it. Okay, because anything to do with fur baby, I get excited about. Very passionate about the fur baby thing. And, it's fur babies. And so we've been using some fur baby products, and we're very excited about it. But first, I want to share something I'm very excited about as well. Remember, I told you it's very hard to find good tallow. I'm talking excellent, not just tallow that stinks and smells like beef. I've learned a lot about why, and then also why you have to have a preservative and how it's rendered. And I could probably get a degree in tallow at this point. And so, and I'm glad because then I know when I have found the right thing. Okay. So tallow and magnesium deodorant. Now we've done the extra strength odor control formula. It comes in 3 scents. And so we have a brand new deodorant. It's coming in the white, more oval type container. And so it comes in citrus vanilla, which is dreamy, by the way. And then it also comes in eucalyptus mint, very masculine, I think. Let me smell that again. Yeah. But that mint, I'm smelling that mint. That's mint. That's on time. And then the citrus vanilla, everybody loves. Everybody. Okay. And then, of course, unscented, because you know me, anytime we do anything, we got to have it unscented. Now, I'm always thinking about those that are either, got eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, sensitive skin. I'm very passionate about making sure that you all are taken care of. So this has tallow and magnesium in it. So let's talk about it. This natural deodorant neutralizes odor with grass-fed tallow while keeping underarms dry and comfortable all day. Now, I got a lady that works for me, and she always says that she sweats like a man, and she loves this deodorant. She absolutely loves it. We've been having her try it. She's been wearing it for the last few weeks, and she gave it like just glowing reviews. Formulated with moisture-absorbing arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, bacteria-fighting magnesium, zinc oxide, and protective beeswax, it nourishes sensitive skin without aluminum, parabens, synthetic fragrances, baking soda, or harsh chemicals. Why you will love it. It's effective odor control without aluminum or baking soda. I love it. It's amazing. Nourishes and protects sensitive skin because it's got tallow. It's the closest to our sebum. It's going to be great for your skin. Made in the USA with fair trade sourced ingredients, of course. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free, BPA container. It's free from mineral oil, petroleum, parabens, phthalates, sulfates, dyes, perfumes, paraffins, aluminum, GMOs, and synthetic fragrances. You get the point, right? I might have gone a little overboard on that one, but it's clean. It's clean. And it is the extra strength odor control. You work outside. This is the perfect time of the year. You sweat a lot. You're going to be working outside or in the heat. You want to make sure that you're covered. This is the deodorant that I would recommend for you. Okay, let's see here. So let's answer a few questions. I don't have, Producer Ron, can you pull, and I forgot to tell you. So you remember how we talked about the boxes? We have what do we call them? Mystery boxes. And so we have the mystery boxes, and we do like the $75 worth of products, and you get it for $60. And so I went in this morning. I was like, I've been meaning to do a Mother's Day box because Mother's Day is coming up, and y'all know that we celebrate Mother's Day. And so, because we do Mama Ganza, and I've already got Producer Ron doing a Father's Day mystery box. And so, but I got to tell you, so I get in there and I pick all the stuff I want to put in it. And the girls add it all up for me and stuff. And they're like, yeah, so it's $122 and whatever. And I was like, what? I was supposed to be at $75, you know? So it didn't work out quite right. And I said, well, I can't, I want a box that has all this. And so we're doing 2 boxes for Mother's Day. Okay. Now you can get it for yourself if you want to, but I'm just telling you, it's going to be called the Mother's Day box. And so there's 2 different ones. So there's the Mother's Day box that's $75 worth of products for $60. Okay. Plus we got a 5% off sale right now. On the new products, Producer Ron, on the Mother's Day, make sure that gets the 5%. And so, because it's new. And so, and for Mother's Day, you know, got to do every little bit helps. Okay. Then we're doing a Mother's Day mystery box. That's the XL. So you'll see an X and an L for extra large. And that's the whole $122 and some change for $100. It's $22 and something off plus whatever coupon code or whatever sale we're doing. And so that's amazing. I just want to say, if you ask me. Now, these are some of my favorite things. And, you know, I had to have a balance of what all I could put in there and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, but I wanted you to know that that's there for you. Apricot. Wow. Producer Ron says, so it is the vanilla citrus. Right. And so our citrus vanilla. So he says that it lasts for him so we're talking about the tallow and magnesium deodorant. And so he says it's what he's been using, because I gave him some when we first got the samples. And he said that they last 24 hours for him with no odor. That's amazing. And he says, yes, citrus vanilla. And he says, so you got to go to the listing for Godly Granny Mystery Box, and it has 3 options, okay? And so the XL is $122 and some change, almost $123 worth of stuff, goodies. And then you get it for $100. And then your coupon code. I mean, geez, mom's worth it. Like, get her the XL. I mean, come on. All right. Now, I don't have the product write-ups. I don't know what happened, but I don't have them here with me. And so actually I do have them and you wouldn't see. So I'm going to look away, but I'm going to be able to read it to you. So we have Fur Baby shampoo and conditioner. So it comes in 2 different ones. It's going to come in unscented, and then it's also coming in apricot chamomile. Y'all love apricot chamomile. And so these are moisturizing Fur Baby shampoo and conditioner that's a liquid. Many of you have said, I love the shampoos and the pet bar soaps and everything, but we really want a liquid. So I went to work, I listened, and so we were able to find you something that passed the test. Little Flashmore has been using it for months now, and we're very happy. So this is apricot chamomile, and then it's also the unscented hypoallergenic version. So either one. So there's 2 options for you on the shampoo and the same options for the conditioner. So, okay, let's talk about it. So Godly Granny's commitment to toxin-free living extends to your fur babies too. Boy, does it. I'm really passionate about this. Introducing our gentle, high purity ingredient line of pet care products. And so I'm excited about this. So we're adding an addition to it. Cleanse and help prevent dryness with non-toxic Godly Granny's pet shampoo made from powerful plant-based ingredients and no harsh chemicals, making it simply worry-free. Did y'all hear me? Worry-free. Worry-free. You don't have to worry. So it's pH balanced, it's non-irritating, it's non-drying, removes excess oils that contain malodors without stripping the coat, helps remove other residues from the coat. It soothes because they go outside, and so they're getting all different kinds of things from the environment. And so we want to make sure that they're, all those things are washed away. Helps remove other residues from the coat, soothes and deodorizes. Has no SLS and no SLES, and it's paraben and phthalate free. It's got powerful plant-based formula. It's got coconut-based and plant-based cleansers that catch excess oils off the coat and remove dirt, grime, and other residues. So it's got coconut in it. So I just want to make sure if you have a tree nut allergy, I wouldn't recommend it because your fur baby's going to be up on you. Even if you weren't the one to give them a bath, I probably wouldn't risk that personally. These cleansers help to remove all different kinds of odors and different things that we've talked about, the malodors, without stripping the coat. Unlike conventional pet shampoos, this shampoo helps soften and deodorizes your pet's coat, leaving them clean and moisturized rather than stripped, dry, and agitated like other pet products can. It's got a gentle cleansing formula, and like I said, it's pH balanced. Is Godly Granny's pet shampoo safe for cats? Absolutely. So if you're a cat mama and you're like, is this okay for kitty? It is. Our pet shampoo is feline safe as well. It's also 100% biodegradable and septic and gray water safe. Okay. And then let's talk about the conditioner. So I have pet conditioner. And again, it comes in apricot chamomile and unscented and hypoallergenic. So it's Godly Granny's commitment to toxic-free living, again, extending to your fur babies. And so it detangles and softens with non-toxic Godly Granny's pet conditioner made with coconut oil and shea butter and no harsh chemicals, making it simply worry-free. It's pH balanced, helps keep your fur baby or your fur soft and manageable, and helps protect fur from damage, detangling and softening. Optical brightener free, very important. A lot of people don't put that optical brightener in there in the laundry stuff and in pet shampoos or a conditioner. Is Godly Granny's pet conditioner safe for cats? Absolutely. And so it's also paraben and phthalate free. It's 100% biodegradable and septic and gray water safe. Why condition your fur baby? My husband had asked me about this back when I first was looking at this, and he was like, why would you condition Flash's fur? Of course, Flash needs his hair conditioned big time. And so why condition? Fur babies are just like humans. They need conditioner after shampooing too. This conditioner helps soothe your pet's skin after a wash and protect their fur from damage. It's non-irritating and helps to keep their coat soft and free of matting or tangles. It also helps them stay cleaner in between washes. I got to tell you, when Flash gets a bath, he runs around like he's big stuff. He's just got like this energy burst. Nourishing coconut oil and shea butter complex, which is always amazing. Both premium oils add moisture and help seal the fur's shaft. They also help reduce dryness of the skin. Coconut oil is known to be high in essential fatty acids and contains vitamin E. Shea butter is known for its high concentration of vitamins A, E, and F, and it's thought to have anti-inflammatory properties. Our pH-balanced plant-based formula is perfect for all coat types, especially those pets with sensitive skin. A lot of you have pets with allergies, and you're right, me. And so we wanted to make sure that this was going to be something that was going to help your fur baby kind of really just across the board, depending on, just what everybody, we have so many different people that have different situations, and we're trying to kind of get everybody taken care of across the board. So, okay. Wow. We've covered a lot of ground today. Let's see. Thank you for my hair ties in my Godly Granny package. I love them. Love my bag too. OGL, absolutely. We put those a lot of times in the gifts as well, or in your packages, your orders as gifts. All right. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed today's show. We've covered a lot, and I hope that you've enjoyed the show, learned some things, and goodness, working on some things for next week. Really excited. We're going to have Dr. Margaret back soon. And so I think that might be next week. And so we're working on that. I'm excited to have that. Got a lot planned for tomorrow's show. So we'll see you right here on Friday. Today's Thursday. We'll see you Friday. Usually this show happens on a Friday, but we had to do today. So we'll see you right here next time on the Michelle Moore Show. Enjoy.
There aren't a lot of reasons to use Godly Granny products. There's every reason, because every time you twist or flip a cap on something from Godly Granny, you're voting no to chemicals and yes to common sense, but without all the electronic voting machines. With Godly Granny, there's no toxins, no chemicals, no endocrine disruptors, no cancer-chasing filler. Godly Granny is a small batch, made-to-order, deeply naturopathic wellness brand. Founded on biblical truth, formulated with pure purpose, and handcrafted by saved folks who know that freedom doesn't come from fake lavender and phthalates. Go to godlygranny.com today. Be sure and use the discount code Michelle10 at checkout to receive 10% off your entire order.
My wife and I have always had a preparedness mindset, but having an actual antibiotic or a prescription medication, that was a void we had never been able to fill. I was amazed that you could get the Jace case and order it and have it shipped to you. And the fact that it included so many different medications, I take that Jace case with me wherever I go. It's something that provides me comfort and peace in knowing that I have that with me in case of an emergency.
Go to jace.com. Be sure to use the discount code Michelle10 at checkout to receive special savings on your purchase.
Hi, I'm Linda Bamber Olson, the inventor of the Wave Watch, the world's first frequency therapy watch. It features over 1,100 targeted frequencies combined into 150 playlists for ease of use. These sounds are acoustical and they move through your body, through your skin and your bones. You don't necessarily have to hear it. As each frequency goes through, it can be realigning, revitalizing, reconnecting, and even rebalancing your body all the way to the cellular level. So that's why we have so many testimonies for aches, ADD and ADHD, allergies, colds and flu, dental, emotions, headaches, joints, kidney stones, nerves, organs, skin health, swelling, tremors, vagus nerve, and so many more. Use this code for $100 off when you purchase the Wave Watch. Thanks for learning about frequencies, using them, and supporting the Wave Watch.
Hi friends, it's Michelle Moore. And when it comes to protecting your retirement, I believe in taking smart, steady steps. Bank of America analysts call gold the ultimate safe haven. And when it comes to precious metals, I trust Universal Coin and Bullion, the official rare coin and bullion dealer of my show. They have been named the best in their industry, both nationally and regionally, by leading organizations. Consider a gold IRA, a time-tested way to diversify your portfolio with real tangible assets, which lets you move a portion of your retirement savings into physical gold, helping protect your wealth from inflation, market swings, and economic uncertainty. And Universal Coin and Bullion makes the process easy. From rollovers to delivery, they walk you through every step, even if you have one with another gold company. Protect what you've worked so hard to build from the team that I trust, Universal Coin and Bullion, at 800-321-8700, and make sure to tell them Michelle sent you.
For Michelle's social media links, go to MichelleMooreShow.com.